Welcome everybody. Stand, please. Let's warm up our bodies if you haven't already started doing so. Shake everything out. We're going to breathe, we're going to warm up, and then we're going to do some stretching and toning. Move your hips from side to side. Shake each foot out a little bit. Let's start from the bottom up this time. So let's start with our feet out, about twice the width of our shoulders. Make sure you're stable though. My feet are somewhat pointed forward, but out maybe just a little bit for comfort. Push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Push the hips forward again. And then rotate, actually just roll to the left, roll back, roll to the right, and roll forward. Opposite direction, roll right, roll back, roll to the left, and roll forward. Back to the center. Let's breathe a little bit, because I forgot I breathed earlier, but you didn't. So shake everything out. And let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Always checking the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch up the sides of your body as you do. Check that posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. And let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Again, have the feet out now. About twice the width of the shoulders, but this time have the toes pointed out and the heels in at about a 45-degree angle. So when you bend each of your knees one at a time, you go directly over your feet. You could have your hands on the waist or the hips, or the arms in the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. Knee over the foot, up inhaling, abs in tight. Exhale, stretch to the left. Up inhaling. Exhale, right. This time, if you want, you can reach toward the floor, but you don't have to. Abs in tight. Up inhaling. Exhale, left. Same posture on this side of your body. Whatever you did, try to do on this side. Up inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat one that you did or cross over and open to the back. Keep the abs in tight, looking up. Up inhaling. Exhale, other side. Whatever you did on the other side, again, try to repeat on this side as well. Up inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the heels in just a little bit. Your feet are still at an angle so that when you bend both knees and your hips are low, your knees are over your feet. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in and shake out. Shake each foot out like you're shaking water off your arms, absolutely too. And now we'll do the balance at the end, but stand with the hands on the front of your thighs. I'm going to do it to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bend at the hips. I'm keeping my upper arms by my torso so that my shoulders don't round. Head and neck an extension of the spine, abs in tight. If you can keep the back nice and flat, just go to your limit. And hold it. Legs are straight, but you don't have to lock the knees. You can keep them soft if you want, and you can bend if you really need to, but you're not going to get the hamstring and glute stretch if you bend too much. Then just release, keep the abs in tight, but relax the upper body down. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. Breathing. If you want, you can rotate the upper body to the right, fingertips on the back of the thigh, calf, ankle, or on a block or on the floor. Just keep the abs in tight, head and neck an extension of the spine. Don't forget to breathe. Then in a fluid motion, rotate over to the other side in the same stretch, reaching and breathing. Again, legs and hips stationary. Come back to the center, flattening my mat out. And then slowly round up one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. Abs are in tight. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch up the sides of your body. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane and stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to this side, staying in the same plane. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up, look up, align the right shoulder in that same plane, and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees over the feet. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. Keep the abs in tight, look up at the fingertips if you can. Breathing. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach up, lengthening the spine and the body, or arch back. Reach back, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and lower just to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and to rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, both arms forward in the parallel position, parallel to the floor and to each other, reaching forward, pulling those shoulder blades apart with the abs in tight, breathing. Then release the hold, bring the arms back behind, clasp the fingers together, straightening the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together. You can have the arms closer to the torso, in the middle, up high, or do a combination. Just slowly move from one position to another. And then release. Bring the arms forward again. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Keep those abs in tight, breathing. And then release. Arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms again. Hold it as you did. Or if you want to add something, bend the knees, knees over the feet. Again, in this chair, fierce, or Utkatasana variation. Arms can be up high, medium, low, wherever you choose. Head and neck an extension of the spine. Knees always directly over the feet. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either hold it here, squeezing the arms and shoulder blades, or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck, opening that chest. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, keep the shoulders back, but bring the shoulders up by the ears. Arms are relaxed, no neck. Breathing. And then release. Long arms, long neck. Shoulders are back and down. Imagine touching the floor with your fingertips and the ceiling with the top of your head. And then release. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circle. Loosening up the torso as you roll. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. And shake out, moving your hips from side to side. Keeping the torso nice and tall. And we're pretty much got the mid part of our bodies, the legs, the hips, but we're going to work on the balance in a bit, but we're going to do just a few shoulder rolls with our heads. We're going to do a little bit more on our own, but nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Lower the chin to the chest first. Press the chin into the chest. Release. And just heavy head roll to the left side. I want you to roll back and forth. Roll to the right side. If you have any kind of neck issues, just roll in the front. If not, heavy head, jaw closed, roll to the back. And go at your own pace, round and round, slowly. Keep the head nice and heavy. And try to do the same in both directions as best you can. And you're going to come back to the center front, heavy head, pressing the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhale. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right shoulder again. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, just turn from side to side, rolling a bit at your own pace, making sure your head and neck are as warmed up and relaxed as possible. And come back to the center front. Check that posture, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now we're going to add a little bit of balance to our warm up. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. I'm going to have my hands on my waist, but you can have them on your hips or wherever you feel comfortable, just so they don't wobble around and make you unsteady. Start nice and tall, feet parallel to each other. They can touch, but they don't have to. Try not to have them any more than shoulder width apart, or hip width actually. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, starting with the right. Bring that right knee up in front of you. Rotate it out to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it back to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Knees over the feet, abs in tight. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring that left knee up. Oops, sorry, focus on that spot. Rotate it to the side and lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it back to the front and lower, inhaling. Dot just joined us. That's good. Welcome, Dot. Please make sure you're muted. That's great. And now we're going to continue. We'll start with the left. With the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, focus on your spot and bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex. Bring that leg to the side. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring that leg to the back. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Tighten that glute and focus on your spot. Point, flex. Don't forget to breathe. Point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, left leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring that leg to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. Back to the back, tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out. We're going to do a little more balance since our body should already be pretty well warmed up. We're going to roll our shoulders back first. Great big circles, loosening up the torso. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Shake out, moving your hips from side to side. We're going to try a couple variations of a balanced posture. Focus on that spot that doesn't move. Start nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. I'll do my right side first. You do what works for you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that right knee up in the front. If you can, hug it into the chest as high as you can. If not, just hold it wherever you can. You can put your hands on the back of the thigh if you need to, or the shin, whatever works. Focus on that spot. Release and lower, inhaling. Exhale, shake out a little bit. And we're going to do the other side. Very simple, but not as easy as it looks. Focus on your spot, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee up in front. Hug it into your chest any way you can. Back of the thigh or the shin. Focus on your spot, abs in tight, breathing. Release, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, lowering down, abs in tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale, move out, those hips out and about a little bit, shaking the arms. Now you may repeat that, or I'm going, and I haven't done this for a while, I'm going to wrap my index finger around my big toe and bring my leg up. You can do that if you want, or just hug that knee into the chest. Either one. We'll do the right side first. Relax the arms, inhaling, focus on your spot. Exhale, bring that right knee up first. You can either hug it into your chest or wrap your index finger, or you can also hold your ankle or calf and bring that leg out to the side, bringing the other arm, the left arm up for balance. Breathing. Then in inhaling, exhale and lower down. Usually don't cross over, I just did. Relax, moving your hips from side to side, breathing. And now we'll do the other side. Focus on your spot. Whatever you did on the right, please do on the left. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee up. You can hug it in or wrap that index finger around the toe or hold the calf or ankle. Bring the leg out to the side. Bring the other arm up for balance. Focus on your spot and breathe. Bring it back in, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Check the posture and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower down. Again, shake out. And we're going to do a brief sun salutation before we get down to the floor. So stand at the front of your mat, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. And up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bending at the hips, and just let the upper body relax down. Abs are in tight. Let gravity pull that upper body down. Don't forget to breathe. Now, you can come in Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor beside the feet. You can also use blocks to modify if you want. You can also modify by putting your fingertips on the front of your legs, wherever it fits your body. You want your back as long and flat as possible, head and neck an extension of the spine, abs in tight, pushing out through the glutes. Don't forget to breathe. You may hold it here or lower the palms to the floor on your mat or your blocks, bending the knees only if you need to. Breathe. Now bend the knees enough to slide the left foot back to the right lunge. You can modify with that back knee on the floor. You can be on your palms, your knuckles, or your fingertips, or use blocks. I feel I can keep my back a little straighter if I'm on my knuckles, but you do what works for you. Head and neck an extension of the spine. The knee is directly over the foot, and you're breathing. Again, keep those abs in nice and tight. This is the right lunge, one of the many lunges. And now straighten that right leg. If you're not modifying with that back knee on the floor, push that left heel toward the floor. You can lengthen the spine over that straight right leg if you want. Do what works best for your body. Keep the abs in tight and try to lengthen the spine as best you can. Breathing. Now bend the right knee enough to slide it back to join the left. Feet are hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate the shoulders down from the outside so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Focus on your posture and your breathing. And remember, you can always modify down on your knees if you need to. Listen to your body and breathe. Now lower the hips enough to slide that left foot back up into the left lunge. You can modify with that back knee on the floor if you choose. You can keep it nice and straight. You can be on the palms, the knuckles, or the fingertips. You can use blocks if you need to. Just keep the abs in tight, the knee over the foot. Lengthen the spine, head and neck an extension of the spine, and breathe. And now straighten that front or left leg. If you're not modifying, push that back heel down toward the floor. Keep the abs in tight. Lengthen the spine over that straight leg and breathe. Now bend that left knee, bring it back to join the right. Feet are hip width apart, hips in the air, up on those toes. Push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk the dog, keeping both toes on the floor. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor and switch up back and forth at your own pace, feeling the stretch up the back of your legs as you walk your dog. Keep those abs in tight. Don't forget to breathe. Then push both heels down. Lower the hips again to a plank. I know I said this was going to be a brief one. I guess it's not as brief as I thought. I kind of got into it. Okay, start. Nice and tall on the shoulders. Try to make sure the rear end's not sagging. You're sticking up as best you can in this plank or high hover position. Breathing. Remember, you can always modify down on your knees if you need to. And then open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor if you choose. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or you can stack your feet on top of each other. Whatever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture. Come down on your elbows. Low plank. If you want to modify here, you can lower the legs and hips to the floor. And try to stay high on the shoulders in this low plank. And again, try not to let the rear end sag or stick up as best you can, if you're not modifying. Now come back up on your palms. Make sure you're stable. Pick the hips back up into the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. Abs in tight, breathing. If you want a little more, you can push that right heel closer to the floor and bring that left leg up as an extension of the torso and arms, hips squared off. Breathing. And then if you want, you can bend the knee and open the hip. Straighten it back up, squaring the hips off, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, then push that left heel down and bring the right leg up in the same manner, hips squared off. Breathing, abs in tight. And then if you did it on the other side, bend the knee and open the hip on this side as well. Straighten it back up, squaring the hips off, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, push both heels down. Breathe. Then lower the hips enough to slide the left foot up and the right foot up into Ardha Uttanasana again. Remember, you can modify on your front of your legs or use blocks or just keep those fingertips on the floor beside the feet. Nice flat back, head and neck and extension of the spine, pushing out through the glutes when you're bent at the hips. Abs are in tight, breathing. You may hold it here or again lower down to Uttanasana with the palms flat on the mat or on your blocks. Breathing. Then just relax the upper body. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. You may round up one vertebra at a time as we did before. You can bend the knees as you come up to modify, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, bend the knees into Utkatasana, chair or fierce pose. Looking at the fingertips if you can. Breathing. Knees over the feet, abs in tight. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either reach upward or again, arch back. Reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Up inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower down. Shake everything out. And let's go ahead and get down to the floor. I'm going to get down without using my hands for support, but if you need the support, listen to your body. Now, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the arms. Check the posture. Hopefully your back didn't move much, if any. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee, and you have a couple choices here. You can bring that left sole of the foot in to the inner left thigh, or you can really bend and have that heel in your groin and kind of bring those toes underneath there. Your knee will really be bent, so if you have any knee issues, you probably can't do that. Modify with the leg, with the sole of the foot on the inside of the leg if you can. Torso tall, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch over that straight left leg. Your hands can be under the thigh, calf, ankle, or heel, or you can wrap your hands around the insole of the foot. Flexing that foot. Lots of options here. Listen to your body and breathe. You want to try to lengthen the spine as best you can and keep those abs in nice and tight. And now release and come up, inhaling. Exhale, lower the arms down. Torso nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and change sides. Right leg straight. You can bring that left sole of the foot along the inner right thigh or heel in the groin and stick those toes in there too. Your knee is really bent on the left side of your body. Torso tall, abs in tight, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch over the straight right leg. Hands under the thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or wrap the hands around that right insole. Lengthen the spine, abs are in tight. And breathe. Your back is as long and flat as possible. Now release, coming up, inhaling. Exhale, lower the arms down. Straighten those legs out. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet. Release the hands, relax the hands on the top of the thigh. Bend the knees and bring the soles of your feet together now. Hands either on the ankles or the toes, and try to lower those knees down toward the floor. Torso tall, abs in tight. Breathing. You don't have to have your heels real close to your torso. You listen to your body. If you have knee issues or hip issues, you might not be able to do it. That's okay. Modify. Do one at a time if you need to. Then release and just rock and roll from side to side, massaging the glutes and the upper thighs against your mat. Breathing. Back to the center. Try to lower those knees again. And if you want, you can release, bring the hands back behind you. I like my fingers pointed outward. Some people like theirs pointed forward. But lengthen the spine, arch the back. And lower those knees closer. Keep those abs in tight, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck as you lower the head back somewhat. You don't have to go all the way back. Listen to your body. Don't forget to breathe. And then release. Come back to the center. And we're going to rock the baby. We have twins, so we're going to do both sides. Pick up. I'm doing my left leg first. I'm putting the sole of my left foot in the inner right elbow. And I'm wrapping my left arm around my left knee and I'm rocking my baby. If you have difficulty with this, what you can do is just hold it out and rock a bit like this. So listen to your body. You're just loosening up your hip joint more than anything, but you're also working your knees. So listen to your body and breathe. Keep those abs in nice and tight. You want your torso as tall as possible. And since we do have twins, we're going to put this one down and we're going to pick up the other one. So the right inner sole is going to go on the inside of my left elbow. My right arm is wrapped around my right knee. And I'm rocking this baby. Working on opening my hip. It really doesn't work your knee too much, but if you have any knee issues, it might bother you, and that's when you modify. You don't want to bother any of your joints. You're trying to strengthen them and loosen up parts of your body that need to be loosened. And then release. And then I'd like you to sit either cross-legged, half lotus, or full lotus. And we're just going to do some simple, I say simple, we're going to start with the simple spinal twist. Nice and tall, abs in tight. Take a deep breath in, torso tall. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind, turn, look over that shoulder. Just hold it in this simple spinal twist, or if you want more, right hand on the left knee, turning more. And if you want more, you can wrap your left arm around and hold something on the right side of your body. Focus on your posture, your abs are in tight, and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind, turn. Look over that shoulder in that simple spinal twist. Hold it here, or if you need to match your other side for balance, left hand on that right knee, turning more, and wrap that right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale and place both sets of your fingertips on the floor in front of you, lengthening the spine, keeping the abs in tight, bending at the hips. Walk forward if you can keep that back nice and long and flat. Head and neck an extension of the spine, and breathe. Just go to your limit and hold it. Now, keeping the abs in tight throughout, either walk your fingertips back or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, look down at your legs and do exactly the opposite. Whichever was in front, put in back, or on top, put on the bottom. We want to balance our bodies and try to do the same on both sides as best we can. So nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind, turn, look over that shoulder in this simple spinal twist. Hold it here, or right hand on the left knee, wrapping the left arm around. Whatever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale and place your left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder, abs in tight, torso tall. Simple spinal twist. Hold it, or left hand on the right knee, wrapping the right arm around. Whatever you choose, again, focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine as you bend at the hips. Keep those abs in tight throughout, and walk your fingertips forward as long as you can keep that back as long and flat as possible. Just go to your limit and hold it, breathing. Now either walk your fingertips back or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hold, and unwrap those legs and hug them into your chest with your arms. Try to balance on your rear end. You can put a toe or two down if you need to. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Now we'll come to the resting position. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side so you might be able to see it better. Well, the first one actually won't, but we'll stay here. Calves are parallel to the floor and to each other. Hands on the lower thighs by the knees. Hold it here or straighten those legs up. And you may hold it here or bring the hands to the calves or the ankles. Keep those legs nice and straight. And you may hold it here or open those legs. And you may hold it here or release the hold. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet. Bring the legs in, inhaling. Exhale, resting position. Now you may hold it here, breathing, or again, straighten those legs. This is the one I'm going to turn a bit to the side. You can have the legs up straight if you're not in the resting position. And you may hold it here or release and come into that full boat posture. Legs are straight but at an angle. Arms are parallel to the floor and to each other. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bring those knees in, hug them into your chest, feet on the floor, nice and tall with the torso as best you can. Breathing, but keep the abs in tight. Now release and straighten those legs out again in the seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Time flies when you're having fun. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold. Relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down one vertebra. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. And as you reach the floor, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up. Now remember, if you have lower back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. If you don't, you can slowly bring those straight legs up. You want your lower back against the floor as soon as you can as you bring those legs upward, and keep those abs in tight, sucked in towards the spinal column. Point the toes, flex the feet. Try to relax your shoulders down into the surface below you. Relax the feet and circle the feet round and round, big circles, lubricating those ankles, keeping the back against the floor and the abs in tight. And then change direction with the circles to truly balance our bodies as best we can. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and open the legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs, placing pressure downward towards the floor, keeping those legs as straight as possible. Abs in tight and lower back against the floor. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles, but you want your shoulders to rest down on the surface below you as best you can. Keep that pressure on those open legs. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold and bend the knees. And you can either hold your ankles with your hands or wrap your index fingers around the big toes in this happy baby pose. Your back is against the floor, the abs are in tight, knees are bent and out to the side, holding either your ankles or your big toes with your hands or fingers. And in this happy baby pose, just roll from side to side, massaging the back against the floor. Breathing. Go slowly so you use your muscles and not momentum. Massaging that back again, promoting circulation and hopefully preventing any pain. Babies do this so naturally. Hopefully it feels good for you too. Come back to the center. Straighten the legs, and you can open the legs again and put pressure on those inner legs or pull those big toes down, depending on your body. You can have the hands on the inner thighs again, but put pressure on the open legs. Then release, bring the legs up perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body. Now we're going to do the Bananasana on each side. So it's a type of a spinal stretch. So slide your right leg out to the side. Keep it straight. Just put it out there as best you can with both of your hips, your glutes on the floor. Then bring that left leg and cross that ankle over it, but keep it straight and lower your left glute back to the floor. So both glutes are on the floor. Then bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the elbows, clasp your fingers together, cupping your hands, and then pick your head up and put the head in the cup of your hands, elbows out like you're relaxing on a sandy beach. But bring just that upper torso, that upper part of your body over to the right, like a banana. You're in the Bananasana posture. And hopefully you feel a bit of a stretch up the left side of your torso and body, period. Breathing, keep those abs in tight. Engage those muscles. Keeping those glutes on the floor. Breathing. And now release, uncross your legs, bring those legs back to the center where they were. Bring your head to the center, but keep your head in your hands. We're going to do the same on the other side of our body. So slide that left foot out. Leg is straight, heel on the floor. Bring that right leg over, cross the ankle together, but keep both legs straight and lower that right glute to the floor. Then bring your torso, upper torso, just to the left as best you can. Elbows still out like you're relaxing on the sand, but now you're in the Bananasana posture. Breathing. And now uncross that right leg, bring it back to the center, slide the left leg back, head back to the center, make sure your body is straight. Release the hands, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Press down with the arms at your sides, slowly bring those legs up, bending the knees if you need to, but bring them up perpendicular to the floor. Lower back against the floor, abs in tight, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet. Place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and lower those feet down to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Let gravity just pull them down. Open the arms enough so the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. The shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana, or full relaxation. So if you want, you can just slide the heels out on the floor until the legs are straight. Let the feet flop out to the sides and you'll be in that corpse posture. If you want a little more, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Lower back against the floor, abs in tight, point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, keep those abs engaged, all the muscles engaged as best you can in the midsection of your body, and slowly lower those legs down to the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you have any kind of back issues, to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And again, if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then just exhale through the mouth, and your body will be in that corpse posture, palms up, fingers naturally curled up. Soon we'll take another deep breath in together through our nose, and as we exhale this time, we're going to fist and flex and tighten everything we can in our bodies, including our faces and necks. Do that lying, bug your eyes out, stick your tongue out, mouth wide open. Just tighten everything you can. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just rest down into the surface below you. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths together and exhale to slow our bodies down and our heart rates down. But first, you may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets, or put your socks on, or put something under, over your head or body, whatever you need to be able to fully relax as best you can. Hopefully you're in that posture now, or getting there soon. Even if not, let's take a deep breath into our systems, inhaling through our nose, filling the lungs. And slowly exhale through slightly parted lips. Release everything from those lungs. And now take another deep breath in through the nose. And again, exhale through the mouth. Now continue to breathe on your own in whatever manner helps you fully relax. If you haven't already done so, you may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Hopefully you've already found it. Continue to breathe. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in your safe place. You might be alone or with your favorite person or people. You're breathing. We'll move through your body to relax your muscles and release your joints. Focus first on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. You're in your safe place. So you hear the sounds of your safe place. You smell the smells. Imagine as if you're on a sandy beach. hearing the waves, feeling the sun, not worrying about the UV rays. You could be on that warm sandy beach. You could be in your own home or garden, or in a mountain cabin with a crackling fire, all curled up in your favorite blanket. Could be somewhere totally different. Wherever you are, your hands and fingers are relaxed. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Now relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. Your arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles. Release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up your legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins as you relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you. Your legs and hips are relaxed. Your arms and shoulders are still relaxed. You're breathing. You're in your safe place. Let's focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and the lower spinal column near your tailbone, and relax the area as you begin to move up that spinal column, and relax the muscles of the lower back as you move through that area. Now relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. And relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage area, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. And now relax the upper back and shoulder blades, as well as the spinal column moving up between the shoulder blades, all the way through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest. The back is nice and relaxed. As you focus on the chest, relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Breathe. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place, wherever it might be. And now from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it's time to come home. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. But come on home now. Take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and become aware of your wrists, your ankles, your fingers, and your toes. Take another deep breath into your system. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting nice and tall, cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever's comfortable for you. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started. I hope you got what you needed and wanted. And please unmute yourselves as I stop the recording. Thank you for being here.